Good morning, guys. I woke up this morning and got straight on my computer. I had a few things to take care of. I also did my budgeting, or whatever you want to call it, for the day. My daily money tracking. That's what I should call it. Daily money tracking. Yesterday I spent $15, which is good. $10 on Instagram promotion. $5 on a tub of ice cream from Walmart. One, I shouldn't be shopping at Walmart. You should be shopping at Walmart. No one should be shopping at Walmart. Two, I didn't need the ice cream. I feel like I ate 7/8 of the tub when I bought it and opened it. Like as soon as I opened it, I ate almost all of it. I was like, wow, slow down. And then I saved a little bit, and then I ate the rest after I ate those shrimp tacos that I made yesterday. Which are very disappointing, by the way. I realized I bought that $10 sauce. That sauce was $10 freaking dollars. I bought it thinking it was gonna taste like the freaking sauce in the tacos. It tastes nothing like that sauce. It tastes disgusting. I need to make some money today because I'm running broke again. This is what happens when you don't work a traditional job. Because it's a good way to make extra money, but as a full-time job, for me, it doesn't work out. The main thing is because it's just so much damage in your car, and I'm telling you, the signs are all telling me to stop doing it. I started doing lifting in September, and maybe like I think I started like end of September, October. I was going good. Like end of October, my car started acting weird. My car is 10 years old, but it's a Honda, so Hondas last forever. And I do have at least 100,000 more miles on it. That's what the Honda people told me. I had to get my brakes replaced. I had to get my axle replaced, and I had to get my transmission replaced. No, I got the brakes and the axle replaced for $1,000 freaking bucks. I went to this shop. And then I went to the shop and got it done. The next day I'm driving the car, and it's like jerky. I didn't have this problem before I went in. Took it back. It was like, oh well, I think it's your transmission, but we didn't. I don't know. We had nothing to do with that, so we can't fix it. So then I took it to Honda because you should always get a second opinion, and that's with anything. We see you've recently had your axle replaced, and yeah, girl, whoever did that messed up your transmission because the axle runs through the transmission in a Honda, and they fucked it up. I was like, oh. Okay, that's why you get a second opinion, because the person that messed it up is not going to offer to pay for something if you don't know that they messed it up. So I took it back to them, and I was like, yeah, girl, Honda said that y'all messed my transmission up. So they looked at it, and I was like, I don't know how y'all gonna get this together, but I'm not paying for it. The transmission was going to be like $2,000. I was like, Lord. So they pretty much gave me a new transmission, thank goodness. So that was a sign right there. To me, it was just a sign. Luckily, I got the transmission fixed. The transmission. I talk entirely too fast, and I start to mumble. Sometimes I'll record a video and I don't understand what I'm saying. That's a problem. All that said, the car was fixed, but that was strike one. After that, I made sure that all my oils were good. I went and got a bunch of oils changed in my car. And then maybe like 3 weeks ago, somebody backed into me. And the fool that backed into me had the worst attitude, but I figured out the reason. I figured the reason why he had attitude. The coverage he had didn't cover him hitting somebody else. So when he hit me, I think he had to pay out of pocket for all the damage that was occurring in my car. I can understand how that can make you mad. That's the only thing I can think of as to why he has such an attitude. But he backed into me, and I was like, great, okay, whatever. I thought it was a minor fender bender. Get out the car, the door won't open. Passenger door is like sticky or jammed. It will open, but you have to like it makes this weird noise because the metal kind of grinds against each other. So I had to take the car in, and there was like a whole fiasco with his insurance because he has like a no-name insurance company that ended up being bought out by another insurance company, and the new insurance company didn't know anything about the old insurance company. So I'm calling asking for X insurance. Like, we don't know X insurance. We're not them. We're why. One lady knew that last time when I was like completely fed up and called back just for kicks and giggles. The last lady that I spoke with, she happened to know that they were the same company, but everyone else was real confused and lost in the sauce. I've worked in customer service a lot, and I mean, oftentimes you are left in the dark, but it's stupid. Like, these are the people that are interacting with the customers. The customers are calling them, trying to figure out what the blank's going on, and y'all don't know. Tell everyone who's working there what's going on. Hey, I'm looking for John's Auto Insurance. We're not John's Auto Insurance. We're Jane's Auto Insurance. Jane acquired John's Auto Insurance, and I think that Jane's Auto Insurance people need to know that. Okay? So the last lady I spoke with, she happened to know that, and it ended up working out. I was literally calling like 3-4 days back to back trying to find this company that didn't exist anymore, and that was the second time. So I don't want to know what the third sign is. I just don't think that it's for me. To collision, please. Hi, I'm calling just for an update. This is time for a Bible lesson. When I took the car into the collision center at Honda, I should have mentioned to my case manager, Zach, that I'm going to be calling you a lot to find out what's going on. So maybe, just I should have said, just keep me in the loop. Let me know what's going on. Keep me up to date, especially knowing how a lot of people drop the ball on things, and then, you have to take over. In this situation with this shoddy insurance company, the collision people are going to go through the insurance company, and as far as the rental car is concerned, I was told I had it for 4 days by one person. Another person told me I had it to the 8th, which was yesterday. Pretty much just to make sure that they still have the car, because while they have the car, the company's gonna pay for the rental. Knowing myself, and knowing how I am, knowing how I can be anal about things like this, because again, I don't want to get charged for something. I should have told the guy Zach when I spoke with him, hey, just keep me up to date as the process goes, so that way I know what's going on, and that way I don't have to call you every 3 hours, because I will call you every 3 hours, okay? Okay. Last chance, your plan expires at midnight. To avoid service interruption, go to Verizon.com and make a payment. Put a little sign on it. I have a roommate. Kombucha at work. Do not put fridge. This is day one, huh? That's a good one. That's what I'm going with today. I like that quote. Stay inspired. So as you see, I look for a quote I like and type it in. The quote is, to dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. That's a good one. That's a good one. Danish philosopher, theologian, poet, social critic, religious author, who is widely considered to be the first extensionalist philosopher. What the hell is an extensionalist philosopher? This is how you end up going down the rabbit hole. You look up something, you're like, oh, what does that mean? It's literally what I do sometimes. Like, I just look stuff up. Extensionalism, a philosophical theory or approach that emphasizes the extension of the individual person as a free and responsible agent determining their own development through acts of the will. Oh shit, I like that. That's me. That's me. Sound like me to me. Existentialism. Back to posting. Okay. To dare is to lose oneself. Tag my photographer. Done. Make sure I like the picture. Is it a little too red? Take some of the warmth out, possibly. Warmth. And there's a picture. It's my grandma's birthday today, so I'm gonna call her to see what she's doing, see what she's talking about. She's turning 80 today. 80. OMG. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're welcome.
I don't know. Since I come, I've been powering down.
Gonna be some turbulence when we're making our way into the city or whatever, and I was like, I'll be asleep. To that. I mean, weather that you gave to me this past weekend.
From 81 to 31. And yet you made it about you. I just don't.
Look at this cute little sign, guys. I have the Postmates app on, and I've had it on for about 15 minutes now. I've had the Postmates app on for about 15 minutes now. No hits. It's so frustrating, these things. Like, when you're doing these types of gigs where you're doing like Postmates or Lyft, like you literally can drive around for 15-30 minutes without getting any kind of a ride or getting a delivery. What I need to be doing right now is applying for a job, like an actual job, because I've already decided that this is not for me. In 30 minutes or so, I'm going to go back to the house and start applying for jobs for sure. And I also need to finish editing or start editing that video. I'm really just vlogging just to show my day-to-day struggles. Daily struggles. Isn't that the name of the show? Or just my life. I don't know. Okay, so is a glare on my computer, but it looks like a mountain, doesn't it? I am outside today. It's a beautiful day. So which direction, this is a random question, but I like to ask random questions. Which direction should I have sat in? I decided to sit facing the winding road, but behind me is like a straight hill, and there's sunny in that direction, nice lush green. In this direction is like a winding road. You can see it. You should be able to see it. Every day is a winding road. Which direction should I have sat in? And why? Because I literally was contemplating, should I sit facing the winding road or should I sit facing the straight path? Things that I think about. Why is that something to consider? I'm always here to take a walk, take a nice nature walk. And this is how I always end up finding like new paths and new places. I was walking along the path that I normally walk on, which I also found by like, let me go a little bit deeper because there's a park kind of near, close enough to where I live. So I found the park. At first I was just going around the track, and then I was like, oh, let me explore a little bit more, see what's over here, because I would see people coming from a path. So I went down that path, and I've been going down that path for quite a while now. And today I decided to go even further down the path. I saw a person walking down another path, which was close enough, so I took that path and I found another dope spot. This is a neighborhood that I'm walking through now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna turn back around. But I'm gonna show you guys what I found. It was pretty pretty. Right. This is the area that I found. There you go. Get the glare out. It just looks nice. Rustic Bridge. You know I love photography. Look at this bridge. This is a dope bridge. Cool. That scene right there. What's the scene? What's the scene? Name the scene. I think everything looks enchanted, but I just love the way it looks. Cool bridge. Look at that bridge. Look at the bridge. Name that scene. I'm happy that today I decided to put this coat on and take this walk down this beautiful path, which you may be able to see is a winding road. Every day is a winding road. No, but I just love when I explore something new or find something new that I haven't seen before. So happy that I put this coat on, because I sure was about to go out without a coat like a genius. And I found this cute little path today. It's a good one. Right before I placed the order for the pizza. A pizza to go that I don't need and I can't afford to pay for. Again, yeah, I told you guys my budget was $50 a week. it's so hard for me to stick by that. Like, I just like to eat, and I'm definitely an emotional eater. I'm not having a bad day, but I'm having like a normal, I'm broke, what am I gonna do for money type of day. So I was like, I'm gonna eat some pizza, bake some cookies, and then I'm gonna get done what I need to get done. I've never had a well-paying job. I'm 25, out of college. Again, I will admit that I wasn't necessarily looking to work a traditional job. Still don't know that I am looking to work a traditional job for a long time. But you know, I have to have some money coming in, and it's like, I don't know if it's like a self-doubt or like a scared of success, which sounds so cheesy and weird thing, or I don't know what it is. Have had jobs that I enjoyed. Like, the two best jobs I had were one was while I was living in New York and I was like 23. I was working at a production company, a small production company. That was super fun. I wasn't making any money there either, but at least it was consistent, and it was enough to pay my bills, I think. Was it? And the other job I had was when I had moved pretty much right after that job, when I moved back to Virginia, and I was working on a TV show, a couple TV shows, and I was making pretty good money, but I wasn't paying any bills. But in true Maya form, I was like, cool, got some money, let's go travel. So I spent it all on a trip, and I'm just like overdoing that. Like, I mean, I love to travel, I want to see the world, but I also need to have steady, consistent income. Wanting to travel has stopped me from getting a job, because it's like, if I'm working a job, you know, every freaking day, I can't just be spontaneous anymore. I love being spontaneous, but spontaneity only really, you know, works when you have money to be spontaneous. What I do know is that if I'm going to, you know, not work a traditional job, I have to get serious about something. But I'm just nervous. Like, I'm just so nervous about everything. Is this what 25 is for? Those are the emotions that I'm dealing with today. So I'm going to go eat some pizza and some cookies, and then, yeah, and then deal with it. I feel like I'm on the verge of tears or something. Actually talking about it to the camera is like admitting all these different things that I'm thinking about. So yeah. Nom 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 nom. You know why I like this grocery store so much? It reminds me of the grocery store I used to go to with my mom, like when I was a kid. Nostalgia literally is one of those things that'll just make you feel better. Like, do I want another one of these cookies? Perfect empty aisle. Okay, leave it to me to have a heart-to-heart or a deep moment in the freaking grocery store. Nostalgia is one of those things that when you're going through a lot of things that you can't control, being able to look back on a moment or being able to feel like a deja vu or nostalgia about something that brought you a happy memory or a happy feeling makes you, you know, feel a little bit better, helps you get through. Oh my god, I needed more of these gloves. They cost so much. This is what I like to shower with. Is that TMI? Is that TMI? I like to shower with these gloves, but I do. Nostalgia just makes you feel better, even if it's temporarily, even if it's like just for a minute or two.